Have you ever stopped to wonder what you would do if a heart attack hit while you were completely alone? It's a scary thought, isn't it? Most of us imagine that someone will be nearby, or that we'll have plenty of time to get help. But the truth is, those first few minutes can be the most crucial. What you do or don't do in those moments can literally change everything. The good news is, even if you live by yourself or spend a lot of time alone, you can survive a heart attack if you act quickly and know exactly what to do. And don't worry, you don't need any fancy medical training or special equipment, just some calm, clear steps that you can follow, no matter what. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 vital actions to take the moment you start feeling the first signs of a heart attack, especially when you're on your own. These are simple, practical, and most importantly, life-saving. First, let's talk about recognizing those earliest warning signs. A lot of people expect a heart attack to feel like the dramatic chest-crushing pain you see in movies. But in reality, it often starts much more subtly. Instead of sudden pain, you might feel a deep pressure or squeezing sensation in the center of your chest. It might feel like something heavy is pressing down on you, or like your chest is slowly filling up with cement. What makes it tricky is that this feeling can come and go, so you might think it's nothing serious. But if it lasts longer than a few minutes or keeps coming back, don't ignore it. Other signs include shortness of breath, even if you haven't been active, feeling like you just climbed a hill while sitting still, or pain spreading to your arm, shoulder, neck, or jaw. Some people break out in a cold sweat, feel dizzy or nauseous. Women and older adults might feel more pressure in their back or stomach rather than in their chest. Take Richard, for example. He's 74, and one day while sitting at his kitchen table, he felt a strange tightness just under his collarbone, almost like heartburn. Soon, he noticed he couldn't take a deep breath, and his hands began sweating. Instead of brushing it off, he remembered that not all heart attacks start with pain, and he took action right away. That decision probably saved his life. Our bodies often whisper warnings before they scream. Waiting for the classic grab your chest moment might be waiting too long. So if you feel something's off, pressure, breathlessness, or unusual tiredness, stop what you're doing. Don't try to tough it out or convince yourself it's just indigestion. Now, here's what you must do next. Call for help immediately. The second step is to pick up your phone and dial emergency services without hesitation. Don't wait to see if symptoms fade. Don't try to drive yourself. Calling for help is the fastest and most effective way to save your life. A heart attack isn't something you can simply walk off. Every minute your heart is starved of oxygen, the damage grows worse. When you call emergency services, professionals begin preparing to help you as they make their way to you, with equipment, medication, and the skills to keep you alive, even if your heart stops on the way. Trying to drive yourself is one of the most dangerous things you can do. You risk passing out or causing an accident. Let the experts come to you. Think about Linda, 78. She felt a strange ache in her shoulder, followed by nausea and cold sweat. She almost called her son, but remembered advice from a nurse. If you're alone and might be having a heart attack, call 911 first. Talk to family later. She did, and when help arrived, they found her symptoms worse, but were ready to stabilize her on the spot. That call saved her life. You don't have to be absolutely sure it's a heart attack to call. Dispatchers would rather send help you don't need than miss a chance to save your life. Keep your phone close, especially if you live alone. And if you can't speak clearly, use your phone's emergency call feature. Many phones allow you to call for help even when locked. If you're still with me, let me know by typing 2 in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do so, and hit the bell icon for notifications. There's more helpful advice coming. After you call for help, the next powerful step is to chew an aspirin. Not just swallow it, chew it slowly, even if your hands are shaking. If you have a regular 325 milligram aspirin and aren't allergic or on blood thinners, chewing it can dramatically improve your chances of surviving. Aspirin thins your blood, helping to slow or stop a clot that's blocking your coronary arteries, which causes the heart attack. Chewing lets the aspirin enter your bloodstream faster than swallowing it whole. This can buy valuable time, sometimes even restoring some blood flow before help arrives. If you only have coated or delayed-release aspirin, chew it anyway. The goal is to start working quickly. Joe, 72, felt tightness spreading from his chest to his neck one morning. He calmly grabbed aspirin from his kitchen and chewed it while waiting for paramedics. His doctor later said that small action likely saved his heart muscle from worse damage. Keep aspirin within easy reach, a nightstand, kitchen drawer, or wallet, and make sure it's not expired. Let someone close to you know where it is in case they need to help. This simple step is backed by science and practiced worldwide by emergency responders. It's not just a tip, it's a proven lifesaver. Now, once you've called for help and taken aspirin, your next move is to stop moving. Sit or lie down in the safest, most comfortable spot you can find. This isn't the time to pace, clean, or gather belongings. Every bit of extra effort makes your heart work harder when it's already struggling. Ideally, sit with your back supported, feet flat on the floor, and arms resting loosely. This helps reduce your heart's workload while you wait for help. If you feel dizzy or faint, lie down on your side with your head slightly elevated. Don't push through the discomfort. In this moment, staying still can save your life. Many people feel embarrassed calling for help and then just sitting there. But doing nothing is doing something. It gives your heart a chance to stabilize, slows your breathing, and preserves your limited oxygen. Alice, 81, felt chest pressure, and her first instinct was to tidy up. But she remembered her doctor's advice. If you think it's your heart, sit down. Everything else can wait. She settled into her favorite chair and waited. Later, she learned that stillness probably stopped her symptoms from becoming full cardiac arrest. So if you notice symptoms creeping in, pressure, shortness of breath, dizziness, don't keep going. Stop where you are or move as little as possible to a safer spot. Breathe slowly and focus on surviving. If you're still watching, type 4 in the comments to let me know. Next, unlock your door for emergency responders if you're able. This may seem small, but it can shave precious minutes off response time. Paramedics can break in if needed, but forced entry takes time and may cause damage or even startle you if you're nearby. Opening your door lets help arrive faster and start treatment immediately. If you live alone, especially in an apartment or gated community, think about this ahead of time. Is your door easy to open from the inside? Do you have a visible address? Is there a spare key someone close can access? Paul, 76, who lives in a condo, called 911, took aspirin, and unlocked his door in under 2 minutes. Paramedics told him that simple act saved them 30 seconds and spared them from breaking in. He said later, "That's the last thing I would have thought of, but it might have saved my life." If you're not steady enough to get to the door safely, don't risk it. Focus on breathing and wait for help. Consider a smart lock or medical lockbox if you live alone or have mobility challenges. These small preparations send a powerful message. You're ready and you've done your part. Using your phone wisely is next. Switch your phone to speaker mode so you can talk hands-free and focus on breathing calmly. Holding the phone can make breathing harder and tire your hands. Speakerphone also lets dispatchers hear you clearly if you become weak and unable to speak well. They can listen for your breathing, movements, and tone, helping them assess your condition. Set up your phone's emergency medical ID now. It's accessible even from the lock screen and stores critical info like age, allergies, medications, and conditions. Susan, 79, passed out just before help arrived. Because her medical ID was ready, paramedics knew she was diabetic and allergic to penicillin, avoiding dangerous treatments and quickly contacting her daughter. Setting up your medical ID takes minutes and could save your life. If you've found this helpful, type 6 in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Finally, let's talk about the power of your breath. When a heart attack hits, panic can take over. Your chest tightens, thoughts race, and time feels overwhelming. But your breath is a tool you always have. Using controlled breathing won't fix the heart attack, but it can calm your nervous system enough to help your heart hold steady while you wait for help. The more anxious you get, the faster your heart beats. Slowing your breath gently pulls that rhythm back down. Try this. Breathe in slowly through your nose for about 4 seconds. Hold for a moment. Then exhale gently through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat a few times, focusing on the rhythm. This steady breathing helps prevent dangerous heart rhythms caused by stress. Frank, 83, remembers feeling terrified when pain hit. But he used a simple breathing exercise his doctor taught him and stayed calm until paramedics arrived. His heart was unstable, but not in full arrest. He said, "Practice this breathing anytime, resting, anxious, or even watching TV. The more familiar it feels, the more naturally your body will use it when it counts." Your breath won't unclog arteries, but it can buy you time, keep oxygen flowing, and help your heart hold on. Sometimes, that's all the edge you need. Surviving a heart attack alone isn't luck, it's preparation, awareness, and calm action. Each step we talked about today, recognizing signs, calling for help, aspirin, resting, unlocking your door, using your phone smartly, and steady breathing, forms a powerful chain that can save your life. You're never truly helpless. You have tools, knowledge, and now, a plan. Think about what stood out most to you today. Maybe there's something you hadn't thought of before, or a new perspective that changes how you'll respond. Use this knowledge to protect yourself and those you love. Please share one thing you learned in the comments and how you plan to use it. Your story might inspire others. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep making content to inform and empower you. Here's to your health, your safety, and living fully at any age.